Alright, welcome to Design Like an Expert challenge. And our first challenge, this is what we are going to design. It's a very simple birthday poster design. So I have to reduce the size. I import my design resources. So I'll start by importing the images used, and I'll say download. Start by importing the image used. Import this. After importing, make sure you change the position of the image and apply some color filters to it. Alright, so after that you have to reduce the size a little bit, place it somewhere around here. It's okay this way. Okay, we have to import the next I think our background. We have to import our background. This is our background, 1:1. that is the background ratio is 1:1. Then increase the size to 100. Alright, take it to the back. Then apply some color filters to it, because the flyer is has a pink and blue color, so you have to change the background color to a little bit pink and blue. Brightness, saturation. Alright, it's okay like this. So after this, the next thing is to write a text. Just write today. Increase the size to 100. Go on to change the font. Change the font to this font. I have floppy slacks. This is the name of the font. Floppy slacks. So I'll drop the font in the description, the video description. So, or you go on to datfont.com and just search on Google floppy slacks. You will see the fonts there. So after changing the font, you go on to 3D text and apply some 3D effects on it. And I'm going to use the oblique. So change the direction of the oblique. The depth is this is going to be my depth. So I have to enable the stimulating light. Make sure you disable the stimulating light, because just look at this thing. If you didn't disable it, this is how your 3D will look like. It will be broken, so like this. So make sure you disable this stimulating light here, and then the depth should be 2. Right, then change the light oblique light angle. Change it to like this. Is okay. It's okay this way. So make sure you the darken, reduce it to 0. Then go on to change the color. Change the color to pink color. Just you can pick a pink color here. Make pink color. Wow. So you are good to go. So after this, we are going to copy this text and edit. When editing, just write birthday. Right? Drag these parts, drag again, and reduce the size. And then position it somewhere around here. Okay, let me increase the size of this one now. So after increasing the size, I'm going to take it to the back. Take it to the back of this image. No, I mean the today. Take it to the back of this image. I'll lock it up. Lock the image too. So this birthday now, make sure you position it properly. Reduce the size again. and position it somewhere around here. I think this is okay like this, and lock it up again. So now the next thing to do after this is to import a cycle like this and change the color of this cycle. Change the color. I think I'll be using a gradient color, and this is the color I'm going to be using. I'll pick a blue and pink color, so just watch me here. Pick a gradient, and this is the gradient I'm going to use, this gradient here. So at this point I'm going to pick a blue color, so I use my color picker to pick this color from my design. So I'll increase the blue a little bit, and then at this point I'm going to use my color filter again and pick a pink color. Right, then I'm good to go. So I'll click on OK. So after this I'm going to inner shadow, and on the inner shadow, then I'll increase the blur radius to 100, but I'll change the shadow color to white. Yes, so I'll click on this at today. I'll click on today and copy it. I'll click on today and copy it, the text, so I'll copy it and edit. So I'll write, don't forget, whenever you are using you want to add 3D text at your text, please make sure you off the stimulating light. I'll write my, then I'll reduce the size a little bit, increase, and I'll position it to the center. So I'll position it here. I'll increase the size a little bit and position it to the center. So after I'm done positioning, I'll go on to this shadow, that is the outer shadow, and increase the outer shadow. I'll pick a white color for it. So I have to reduce the size again a little bit. Wow. So I'll click on a relative position. Then I'll have to merge these two now. This and this, I'll merge them. So after merging, I'll reduce the size and position it somewhere around here. So after positioning, I'm going on to on shadow again. So that is after merging. I will on shadow again, but the shadow is going to be black. So the blur radius is going to be 5. I think 5 is okay. So I'll pick black color here. Alright, so yeah, good to go. So after writing this, the next thing to do, okay, let me take this to the front so I can see it properly. The next thing to do is to import this shape, this particular shape here, this shape, and do same as we did to that cycle. So I'm going to change the color, a gradient color. I'll pick this gradient color. I'm going on the shadow again, that is the inner shadow. I'll use white shadow and increase the blur radius to 100. So after doing this, I'm going to write a text now. I'm going to write a text, a new text. Write 22 years. So I'll change the font now to Montserrat. I'll change the font to Montserrat font. That is Montserrat black. And then this is my font. This is my text. So I'll have to increase the size, position it here, but the spacing is too wide, so I have to reduce the spacing there. Yes, I think it's okay like this. So I'll go on to on a shadow for it, and I'll be using a white shadow too here. So I'll increase the size. So I'll position this shape now to the center, and I'll position this to the center again. My text, position it to the center, and then increase the size, position to the center, and reduce size, position to the center. And I'll use my position tool to position it properly. Yes, I'm good to go. Click on here, click on this shape and rotate it like this. Yes, I'm good to go. Then merge the two. So I think I'm almost done. So after doing this now, the next thing to do is to import the necessary things there. So we have some, okay, let me finish designing the down first. So I'll have to import this texture here, the tone paper texture. I have to import it here, not this please, not this one. I'll import the second one there. I'm going to use this. So when importing this, just go on to erase color and erase the black color. Use your color picker to pick the black color, then go to increase the tolerance, then go to eraser and erase this particular part here. Erase this part here and this part. Alright, then we are good to go. So after doing this, just decrease the size and position it properly somewhere around here. I think here is okay like this. Reduce the size and position it here. So after this, I'll copy it again, or just apply the color, gradient color on the shadow, that is the inner shadow, and use white shadow. Increase this to 100. No need to increase to 100, so I'll be using 8 is okay. So after this, just copy this shape again and increase the size now and position it somewhere around here. So take this one to up here, take this one to up, take this one here. So now we are good to go. So after doing this, the next thing to write is just to write a name. Write a name. Wilson. What do you guess? Then the font I use, I think is this same font, but I change. Okay, let me reduce size. I added a boldness to the font. Boldness. Then copy this font again. Click on edit. Write UK. So just go on to change this font style for UK. Use this font. I use this font here. So then I increase the size. Pad both for left and right. Pad for both left and right. Then position it somewhere around here. Then it's okay this way. Go on to boldness and remove the boldness of this B style. Remove the B style there. So after doing this, the next thing to do here is to reduce the size of this now. Alright, thank God I am +1. Just go on to write thank God I am +-1. Alright, position it somewhere around here. Then decrease the size. Make sure you decrease the size. Then go on to change the font. Use the same font you use for the UK. This font. Then increase the size now. And then position it somewhere around here. So after doing this, the next thing to do is to import a shape now. Very cool. Import a shape. Add color to this shape. I think the normal color, red color. Then import another shape. Rotate this shape now. Position it somewhere around here. Then copy it and position it somewhere here again. So you merge the 3 shape now. Merge the 3 shape. After merging, just go on to eraser. Erase color, not eraser, please. Erase color, increase the tolerance. Then import another shape. Not sticker, please. Shape, not sticker. Import another shape. Reduce the size. Very well. Then go on to merge these two together. Right. So so we are good to go. But there's a touch of white here, so just go on to change the color now, and we are going to use that gradient color again, this gradient color. After picking the gradient color, just go on to inner shadow and use white shadow, then increase the blur radius. So reduce the size and position it here. Reduce size again and position it here. I think we need to decrease the blur radius. Just go on to decrease for the inner shadow, decrease the blur radius. I think this is okay like this. So after doing this, just click on this one now, reduce the size and bring it here to the front, bring it to the front. Alright, so position it properly. So after doing this, I think we are almost done. So after doing this, just go on to this shape now. Write October 30th. Go to new text and write October. So today's date, I think it's October. This is just a challenge, a design challenge. So October 30th, 2022. So just bring it somewhere around here. Then go on to reduce the size. Wow. So position it properly too. Right, so lock everything so you don't shift or move them while designing. I think we are almost done. So after this, the next thing to do, almost the last thing now, is to pick the backgrounds, some leaves I use for the background. Just go on to import them. Import this using import from gallery. So I'll use this leaf. I'll first import this one. After importing, I'll drag the position here, drag very well. So I'll have to position it. Okay, copy it now and position this one again here. Then take them both to the back. Drag to the back. Drag the two to the back of this picture. Here. Right, so after doing this, I just go on to the color filters, change it, because we only need two colors, 2 to 3 colors, the purple, pink and blue. So we are going to change the color of this texture, this background here. We are going to change the color. I think this color is okay, so I'll change for this one again. Alright, then go on to decrease the opacity. Just at 70 is okay. This one too, 70 is okay. Alright, then lock them up. So after this, the next thing to do is to import your shadow. Import the leaves first, not the shadow, please. Import leaves. So I'm going to be using this. Then erase color, erase white color, increase tolerance, then go on to color filter. Add some color filter to it. Decrease the size again, position it somewhere around this part. Then take it to the back. Of this image. Wow. So after taking it, you just need to take it to the back of this yeah. Today, okay, I'm taking this today to the front here. Right. So after doing this, okay, now to the front of the image, please. To the back of the image, not front. So after doing this, the next thing is to import the leaves. Now the final steps is to import the leaves. I used these leaves here. So I'll position this one here. I'll go on to change the color filter. I'll be needing just pink and the bluish color. So I'll decrease the opacity now to 70 is okay. Then I'll lock it up. I'll copy it, rotate and position it here. And position this one too to the center. So I'll copy this one too. Copy, rotate and place it here. And I'm going to use this crop and change the direction of the leaves, so it will look same as this one here. So after doing this, I'm going to still merge the three images together. I'll merge the three images together. This again. Alright, so I'll merge the three images together. 1, 2, 3. I'll merge them and take them to the back. I'll drag to the back. Drag. Keep dragging to the back. Yeah, wow. So after dragging, just come on to decrease the opacity. This opacity is okay. So after doing this, the next thing to do is to import your shadow. Import your shadow. Pixellab, not here. Pixellab. This is where my shadow is. I think this is my shadow here. So when you import, just apply some color filter to it. Saturation. I need a pink. Just get a pink color. Then the saturation, a pure pink color, please. Increase the brightness and a little bit of some contrast. Then place it somewhere around here. Increase the size, place it here. Then copy it and reduce the size now. Reduce the size, place it here. Copy it and place it here again. Copy it and extend the size here and place it somewhere around here. So you drag this one to the back of this image. Okay, I think it's okay like this. So then you go on to lock it up. Then drag this one too. Take this 3 to the back. Click on this to the back. Click on this to the back. Click on this to the back. Then go on to position them. Drag this background to the back now, and drag these leaves now. Drag them to the back also. Take this one to the back also. Wow, almost done. So after doing this, the next thing is to click on just one shadow. Click on it, copy, go on to change the color filter now. Just the saturation, decrease the brightness. After decreasing, then position it somewhere around here. I think it's here. Then take it to the back, and then go on to bring it to the front of the background. It is not reflected. Drag it here. Yet to reflect. Just drag it above this designs here, above this flower. Oh wow, it has reflected. Then lock it up. So I'm done using this. I don't have any need for this. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to click on I need to decrease the opacity of this shadow here. Not this shadow, please. I think it's not this. Yes, this is the shadow. I'm going to decrease the opacity just for my this thing to show from my mic. So after doing this, the next thing to do now is to copy this same shadow. Copy it. Not this shadow, please. Not this shadow. Copy this. I think it's this shadow. So copy it and bring it somewhere around here. Copy it again and bring it here. So take them both to the back. Just click on to the back. Click on this one to the back. Then go on and drag them to the front of these lips. Don't forget, this is the shadow I'm dragging. This shadow here. So don't forget the shadow you are dragging, please. Wow. So this is my final design. I don't have any need for this one now. I'll take it off. So this is my final design. It's a birthday poster.